Here are today's team of 9 contestants preparing for the show. Only one of them will go home with the prize money of up to £10,000. The others will leave with nothing, as their teammates vote them the weakest link.
Student, and I come from County Donegal.
I'm Barry, I'm 37, a stores manager from Hampshire.
I'm Sheila, I'm 46 and I'm an operations assistant. I live in Gateshead.
I'm Darren, I'm 24, I'm a sales administrator from Bracknell in Berkshire.
I'm Lynn, I'm a 34-year-old housewife from East Kilbride.
I'm Norman, I'm 68, I'm retired, I'm from Norwich.
I'm Chris, I'm 40, I'm an FLM from East Yorkshire.
I'm Catherine, I'm 28, a town planner in Stratford-upon-Avon.
Now, the rules in each round, the aim is to answer enough questions correctly to reach your £1,000 target within the time limit. The fastest way is to create a chain of 9 correct answers. Get your question wrong and you break the chain and lose all the money in that chain. But if you say bank before the question is asked, the money is safe. However, you start a new chain from scratch. Remember, at the end of the round, only money that has been banked can be taken forward. In round 1, there are 3 minutes on the clock. We'll start with the person whose name is first alphabetically. That's you, Anne-Marie. Let's play The Weakest Link. The first question is for £20. Start the clock. Anne-Marie, in Cockney rhyming slang, who is your trouble and strife?
Pass.
Wife. Barry, according to the proverb, what is the spice of life?
Pass.
Variety. Sheila, what V is a greeting card sent anonymously on February the 14th as a sign of affection?
Valentine.
Correct. Darren, complete the title of the 1981 film starring Meryl Streep, The French Lieutenant's what?
Mistress.
Woman. Lynn, in religion, what D is the name used to describe one of the early followers of Jesus?
Disciple.
Correct. Norman, traditionally hot cross what are eaten on Good Friday?
Buns.
Correct. Chris, in the children's nursery rhyme, who was in the tub with the butcher and the baker?
Candlestick maker.
Correct. Catherine, in the animal kingdom, what bee is a small Australian parakeet often kept as a pet?
Pass.
Budgerigar. Eric, what is the first name of Jimmy Tarbuck's TV presenter daughter who has hosted the shows She's Gotta Have It and The Big Breakfast?
Lisa.
Correct. Anne-Marie, in fashion, what are winkle pickers?
Shoes.
Correct. Barry, in biology, what calcium-rich fluid is manufactured by female mammals to nourish their young?
Milk.
Correct. Sheila,
Bank.
in TV, who hosts the current affairs programme Have I Got News for You?
Jeremy Paxson.
Angus Dayton. Darren, in food, what P is the name given to the white inner skin of a citrus fruit such as an orange?
Pith.
Correct. Lynn, in which country of the UK was the former County Mid Glamorgan?
Wales.
Correct. Norman, in human biology, what fungal infection with the medical name Tinea pedis attacks the soft skin of the feet, especially between the toes?
Athlete's foot.
Correct. Chris, in maths, 8 is the cube of which number?
2.
Correct. Catherine, in the animal kingdom, what M is the name given to a mature female horse?
A mare.
Correct. Eric,
Bike.
in chess, which term is used to notify an opponent that your last move has placed his king in jeopardy, but not irretrievably?
Check.
Correct. Anne-Marie, what P is an alcoholic drink originating in Portugal made from wine fortified with brandy?
Port.
Port. Correct. Barry, in the animal kingdom, what V is a type of venomous snake with long folding fangs?
Viper.
Correct. Sheila,
Bank.
in cars, through which pipe are fumes discharged from the engine into the atmosphere?
Carburetor.
Exhaust. Darren, in sport, which ball is larger, a basketball or a football?
Basketball.
Correct. Lynn, by what name is the plant Nicotiana tabacum more commonly known?
Tobacco.
Correct. Norman, in
Bank.
food, is porterhouse a type of steak or pie?
Steak.
Correct. Chris, in nature, thistledown seeds are produced by which plant?
Pass.
Thistle. Catherine, in TV, Jimmy Savile presented the first episode of which popular BBC music chart programme in 1964?
Top of the Pops.
Correct. Eric, what C is a French pancake?
Crepe.
Correct. Anne-Marie, which queen was on the Egyptian throne between 51 and 31 BC?
Pass.
Cleopatra. Barry, in marriage, what D is a property or money given by the bride's family to the groom or his family?
Pass.
Dowry. Sheila. Time is up. You banked £600 of a possible 1,000 in that first round. It'll be difficult to decide, but who doesn't deserve to stay? Who will cost you money if they do? Monaghan is about to leave with nothing. It's time to vote off. the weakest link.
Eric is the first strongest link. Sheila is the weakest link with only one question answered correctly, although she did bank £200 for the team. But will the rest of the team have picked up on this?
OK, voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Anne-Marie.
Sheila.
Catherine.
Anne-Marie.
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 Catherine.
Barry.
Darren, the French Lieutenant's Mistress. What was that film about?
It's one I haven't seen, I'm afraid, Anne.
No, I don't think any of us
Not one
have.
of my favourites.
Why Anne-Marie?
Well, I do like redheads, but unfortunately I thought that she was the most nervous of all of us, and unfortunately got a couple of questions wrong.
Right. You thought she was the weakest link, did you?
Yeah.
She wasn't, was she, Sheila?
No,
Who was?
probably me.
Oh. And you think Have I Got News for You is chaired by Jeremy Paxman, do you?
I don't watch the programme.
No, clearly. Anne-Marie, statistically, you were not the worst player. Sheila was. And despite the fact that they say they don't mind redheads, I'm not sure I agree. With 5 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I didn't expect to get voted off because Sheila actually was the weakest link in that round and not myself, so I'm a bit peeved about that. I think the team picked me because maybe I was the youngest of the group, and they don't like young people winning money, do they?
Round 2, and you've won £600 so far. There are 8 of you left. We're now taking 10 seconds off the clock. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Eric. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Eric, if a machine fills 48 cartons in 1 hour, how many will it fill in 2.5?
120.
Correct. Barry, in the animal kingdom, do egg-eating snakes actually eat eggs?
Yes.
Correct. Sheila, in pop music, complete the title of this Leo Sayer song, You Make Me Feel Like What?
Dancing.
Correct. Darren,
Bang.
Dylan Thomas's Under Milkwood was set in which country?
America.
Wales. Lynn, what is the name for the sitting position in which Buddha is commonly pictured?
Pass.
The Lotus. Norman, in the TV comedy series Absolutely Fabulous, what was the name of the actress who played the character Bubble?
Pass.
Jane Horrocks. Chris, which English composer wrote the music for the stage musical Evita?
Lloyd Webber.
Correct. Catherine, in TV, Colin Baker was the 6th actor to play which famous science fiction character?
Doctor Who.
Correct. Eric, in
Blank.
science, what F is the force that acts between two things rubbing together?
Friction.
Correct. Barry, Captain Matthew Webb was the first person to swim across which channel in 1875?
English Channel.
Correct. Sheila,
Bank.
in London, are the Houses of Parliament situated on the north or south bank of the River Thames?
South.
North. Darren, in the animal kingdom, bombardier and dung are both types of what animal?
Beetle.
Correct. Lynn, in art, is tempera a paint mixed with egg or oil?
Oil.
Egg. Norman, in biology, what C is another name for the large intestine?
Pass.
Colon. Chris, in the UK, if a person is working for the government, they often have to sign the official what act?
Secrets Act.
Correct. Catherine, Ralph Macchio played the character Daniel LaRusso in which 1984 film about martial arts?
The Karate Kid.
Correct. Eric, what tea is the most common species of owl found in Britain?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
What tea is the most common species of owl found in Britain?
Tawny.
Correct. Barry, in which year did BBC Two begin broadcasting, 1964 and 1974?
64.
Correct. Sheila,
Bank.
which Tibetan religious leader went into exile in March 1959?
Dalai Lama.
Correct. Darren, in astronomy, which famous comet made an appearance in 1066, 1607 and 1986?
Halley's Comet.
Correct. Lynn,
Bank.
in terms of passenger numbers, which airport is busier, Heathrow or JFK in New York?
Heathrow.
Correct. Norman, was the famous musical Annie based on a comic strip or a novel?
Comic strip.
Correct. Chris, in literature, what is the name of the elderly spinster detective created by Agatha Christie?
Miss Marple.
Correct. Catherine, in ecology, what bee is the name given to material that can rot away after use?
Vegetation.
Biodegradable. Eric, which Austrian princess and queen of France was executed during the French Revolution?
Marie Antoinette.
Correct. Barry,
Bank.
is a drupe a fleshy fruit or a type of fabric?
Fruit.
Correct. Sheila.
Bank.
Which Hollywood film studio was founded by four brothers and pioneered the 1927 film The Jazz Singer? Time is up. The correct answer was Warner Brothers, and in that round, you banked £590. Who is too dazzled by the lights? Who is bewildered and dazed? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Eric is the strongest link for the second time. The weakest link is Norman statistically. But how will the voting go?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Lynn.
Norman.
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 Sheila.
Sheila.
Lynn.
Sheila.
We have a tie team. Norman. Why Sheila?
It was purely intuitive. I don't think I was right, but I just voted for Sheila.
Well, try again. Have another guess at who was the weakest link.
I think I was.
That's right. Sheila. Why Norman?
I remember him having two wrong, and then he hesitated on his next question.
Right. Whereas you only got one wrong and you banked £270. Well, Eric, when the vote is tied, the strongest link has to cast the deciding vote, and that was you. You didn't vote for either of them, but you now have the choice between Norman and Sheila, who you'd like to get rid of. Statistically, I'll just remind you that Norman was the weakest link.
I shall go with Norman then.
Well, Norman, they've got rid of the youngest member of the team, and they're now about to get rid of the oldest member of the team. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I thought I might go a bit further, but the first round rather deceived me. I mean, I was doing so well there. I thought, yes, I'm going well. I think that either Barry or Eric will probably progress through because they do answer most of the questions. They are doing quite well.
Round 3, you've won so far £1,190. You're down to 7 players. We're taking another 10 seconds off the clock. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Eric. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Eric, in politics, to which party did English politician Stanley Baldwin belong?
Labour Party.
Conservative. Barry, what N is a city in southeastern France that is a leading resort on the French Riviera?
Nice.
Correct. Sheila, what is the name of the acrobatic style of solo dancing often associated with hip-hop music?
Pass.
Breakdancing. Darren, in classical music, is a baritone a male or female voice?
A male.
Correct. Lynn, which Jane Austen novel, published in 1816, features the character Jane Fairfax?
Emma.
Correct. Chris, parquet flooring is usually made from tiles of what?
Wood.
Correct. Catherine, which group of indigenous people call their native food bush tucks?
Aborigine.
Correct. Eric, in which 1989 film did Dolly Parton co-star with Daryl Hannah, Shirley MacLaine and Julia Roberts?
9 to 5.
Steel Magnolias. Barry, in sport, in which year of the 1980s was Alex Ferguson first appointed manager of Manchester United?
1981.
1986. Sheila, in the 2000 film Meet the Parents, which actor played the potential father-in-law?
Steve Martin.
Robert De Niro. Darren, which poet who won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1948 wrote the play The Cocktail Party?
W.C. Fields.
T.S. Eliot. Lynn, in which country is the province of Ontario?
Canada.
Correct. Chris, in music, to which family of instruments does the glockenspiel belong?
Wood.
Percussion. Catherine, if a company spent 90% of their 5,000 budget, how much would they have spent?
3,800.
4,500. Eric, in history, what tea was an English royal house with Welsh origins?
Tudor.
Correct. Barry, in the 1987 film Raising Arizona, was Nicolas Cage attempting to steal a baby or a dog?
Baby.
Correct. Sheila, how is Canadian singer Catherine Lang more commonly known?
Celine Dion.
K.D. Lang. Darren, in children's literature, which Danish author wrote the fairy tale The Princess and the Pea?
Hans Christian Andersen.
Correct. Lynn, in computer equipment, what S is a device that can digitally reproduce and transmit an image?
Synthesizer.
Scanner. Chris,
Bank.
which political system, often called separate development, was introduced in 1948 to South Africa?
Apartheid.
Correct. Catherine, in TV, which cartoon series created by Matt Groening won an Emmy Award in 1990 for Best Animated Series. Correct. Eric, which Tchaikovsky ballet features a battle between the principal character and the king of the mice?
Swan Lake.
The Nutcracker. Barry, which M is a musical instrument that resembles a lute and has metal strings?
Mandolin.
Correct. Sheila, in fashion. Time is up. You scraped together just £270 in that round. What you need to do without delay is to select the most stupid among you and send them on their way. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Barry is the strongest link with 3 questions answered correctly. Sheila is the weakest link for the second time in this game. Can she survive another vote?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Sheila.
Sheila.
Eric.
Sheila.
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 Catherine, where are you from?
Stratford-upon-Avon.
Have they got any modern, funny-looking buildings there?
Old buildings.
Right. No new ones?
No.
I just thought that as a town planner, they might have left you to work out the measurements of something that's been put up. You can't add up, can you?
No.
And you've got a biology degree and you've never heard of a budgerigar?
No.
Right. Why Sheila?
She's consistently been a bit weaker than anyone else. I would have voted Eric. I think he was actually the weakest link, but he's been banking well.
Right, he wasn't actually, Sheila was. Lynn, why Sheila?
I thought she was the weakest link.
Right. Sheila, 3 rounds packed with questions, and we very rarely came across anything you had knowledge of. With 6 votes, unanimously, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
My overall performance was very weak. I was so nervous, and it was justified that I was voted off on that round. I think Anne is very intimidating. She has very piercing eyes when she looks at you, and she's quite scary.
Round 4, and of the £3,000 you could have won by now, you've banked 1,460. 6 of you left, another 10 seconds coming off the time. You now have only 2.5 minutes. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Barry. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Barry, Central Park is in which borough of New York City?
Pass.
Manhattan. Darren, in theatre, for which organisation did the initials BTA stand?
Pass.
British Theatre Association. Lynn, what is the full first name of the American actor Will Smith? William or Willard?
William.
Willard. Chris, complete the title of this 1990 Phil Collins single, Something Happened on the Way to Where?
Pass.
Heaven. Catherine, what S was the Sinclair computer popular in the early 1980s that was named after a range of colour?
Spectrum.
Correct. Eric, if you jogged at a constant speed of 4 miles per hour, how many minutes would it take to jog a mile?
15.
Correct. Barry, which N is a capital city in East Africa founded as a trading and railway centre in the late 19th century?
Nairobi.
Correct. Darren.
Bank.
Which town in Hampshire was established as a military camp in 1855?
Aldershot.
Correct. Lynn, in the animal kingdom, is a gnatcatcher a bird or a reptile?
A bird.
Correct. Chris, in geography, is California in the east or west of America?
East.
West. Catherine, Mike Nesmith and Peter Tork were members of which 1960s pop group?
Pass.
The Monkees. Eric, in Roman mythology, what D was the goddess of nature, fertility and childbirth?
Demeter.
Diana. Barry, are the Cyclops found in Greek or Roman mythology?
Greek.
Correct. Darren, in music, who had UK hit singles with Whenever God Shines His Light and Brown Eyed Girl?
Pass.
Van Morrison. Lynn, in literature, what was the surname of the American poet Ezra, who was born in 1885?
Watkins.
Pound. Chris, in science, what name is given to the study of poisons?
Toxicology.
Correct. Catherine, which North American Indian princess is said to have saved the life of British settler John Smith in the 1600s?
Andromeda.
Pocahontas. Eric, who played the character Tony Montana in the 1983 film Scarface?
Al Pacino.
Correct, Barry. What D is a northeastern American state where you would find the towns of Dover and Newark?
Delaware.
Correct. Darren, in geography, by what name is Ceylon now known?
Pakistan.
Sri Lanka. Lynn, in the animal kingdom, what is the name given to a female hare or rabbit?
Leveret.
Doe. Chris, what B is a type of blade which is designed to be attached to the muzzle of a rifle?
Bayonet.
Correct. Catherine. Time is up. And you put into the kitty £120. Who is seriously standing in your way now? Who should sling their hook before they do any more damage? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Barry is the strongest link for the second time. Lynn is the weakest link statistically. But will the voting follow the facts?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Lynn.
Darren.
Lynn.
Eric.
Lynn.
Darren.
Chris, what do you do?
I'm a shift manager in a food factory.
What sort of food factory?
Frozen food.
Is Phil Collins not big in the frozen food industry?
Not in my life.
Why Lynn?
I thought she was the weakest link.
Darren,
Yes.
you think the poet friend of T.S. Eliot is W.C. Fields?
Yeah, they were good friends, I think.
And Under Milk Woods, set in America?
Not one of my favourites.
Why Lynn?
Because I thought she had a weaker round than me.
Only just.
Just.
Eric! Why Lynn?
I thought not only the last round, but I think she's been fairly weak in some previous rounds as well.
Lynn, what happened to all your knowledge?
I don't know. Disappeared out the window.
Right, and you're going to disappear now. With 3 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Well, I think I probably got voted off, mainly because I don't know, or don't appear to know, that a doe is a female rabbit, and the kids will just love that. They'll be shouting that at the television. I'd like to see either Darren or Eric go next, as they both voted for me.
Round 5, your total is 1,580. There are 5 of you left. We are taking another 10 seconds off the time. We start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Barry. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Barry, in geography, Hokkaido is the northernmost island of which country?
Hawaii.
Japan. Darren, which British actress won an Oscar for her performance in the 1984 film A Passage to India?
Meryl Streep.
Peggy Ashcroft. Chris, what religion is based on the teachings of the Enlightened One?
Buddhism.
Correct. Catherine, in which American city was General Motors formed in 1908? Detroit or Chicago?
Detroit.
Correct. Eric, which international UK sailing event was inaugurated in 1957 by the Royal Ocean Racing Club?
America's Cup.
Admiral's Cup. Barry, the sculpture of which President of the United States is a feature in the National Memorial in Potomac Park, Washington, D.C.?
Roosevelt.
Lincoln. Darren, what was the name of the 7th Cavalry General who was killed at Little Bighorn?
Custer.
Correct. Chris, if a nurse is on duty for 9 hours a day, how many hours is she on duty over 4 days?
36.
Correct. Catherine, in the Northern Hemisphere, which season lasts from the vernal equinox to the summer solstice?
Winter.
Spring. Eric, in musical composition, the word fugue comes from the Latin term fuga, meaning what in English, flight or fire?
Flight.
Correct. Barry, in geography, what is the name of the mountain range on the western fringe of South America?
Andes.
Correct. Darren,
Bank.
in which English city are 3 districts called Aigburth, Fazakerley and Garston?
Manchester.
Liverpool. Chris, in American history, what was the FBI director J. Edgar Hoover's first name?
John.
Correct. Catherine, in science, what name is given to an empty space which does not contain any particles of air or matter?
Vacuum.
Correct. Eric, in the animal kingdom, what name is given to a young otter?
Pass.
Pup. Barry, in history, King Ethelred II of England was known by which nickname?
The Unready.
Correct. Darren, the 1951 film An American in Paris featured the music of which famous composer?
Beethoven.
Gershwin. Chris, in the periodic table, which inert gaseous element is represented by the symbol AR?
Pass.
Argon. Catherine, what A is a type of skilled worker who makes things by hand? Time is up. The correct answer was artisan. £100 you put into the kitty. Who now is seriously out of their depth? Who is far too expensive a luxury to have on the team? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Chris is the strongest link, with 3 questions answered correctly. The weakest link is Darren, as he got 3 of his wrong. But who will lose out in the vote?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Darren.
Darren.
Eric.
Darren.
Darren.
Chris, how was that round for you?
About average. I got 2 right, 2 wrong, I think.
No, you've got 3 right and 1 wrong.
I did better than I thought then.
Why, Darren?
I generally thought he was the weakest link.
Right. Barry, have you had enough of Darren?
At the moment, yes.
Well, there is only this moment.
Very true.
Darren,
Yes.
if there was a prize for ingenuity, you'd certainly win it. You think Beethoven wrote a 40s musical?
No, probably not.
You probably won't disagree. You are the weakest link.
It's a shocker.
Goodbye.
I think the final will be between Chris and Catherine. They've been fairly consistent throughout the game, and they're also next to each other, and I think there's a bit of tactical voting going on there. If I had to pick someone to be voted off next, I'd pick Barry, because I think he's quite arrogant and full of himself. He's got a fairly decent general knowledge, but I hope he doesn't win.
Round 6, you've won £1,680 so far. There are 4 of you left. We are taking another 10 seconds from the time. We start with the strongest link from the last round, that's Chris. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Chris, in science, what S is heated with rubber in the process of vulcanization?
Steel.
Sulfur. Catherine, in biology, can the larynx be found at the top or the bottom of the trachea?
The top.
Correct. Eric, in which sport is a small disc of hard rubber called a puck used?
Ice hockey.
Correct. Barry, which Shakespeare play features the Trojan king Hector?
Twelfth Night.
Troilus and Cressida. Chris, what M is a musical composition for several unaccompanied voices?
Pass.
Madrigal. Catherine, the TV comedy series Fawlty Towers was written by John Cleese and which co-star?
Pass.
Connie Booth. Eric, which author and poet wrote the novels Women in Love and The Rainbow?
D.H. Lawrence.
Correct. Barry, what M is the name of the hills in Somerset where you would find the Cheddar Gorge?
Mendips.
Correct. Chris.
Bank.
George Robertson resigned as Defence Secretary to join which organisation in August 1999?
NATO.
Correct. Catherine, in Boris Pasternak's novel, which title character was in love with Lara Antipova?
Hercules.
Dr. Zhivago. Eric, which Scottish city has the nickname Old Reekie?
Glasgow.
Edinburgh. Barry, in nature, what bee is the most common variety of volcanic rock?
Pass.
Basalt. Chris, what does Pavarotti reportedly always carry on stage with him for luck? His white handkerchief or his glasses?
His white handkerchief.
Correct. Catherine.
Bank.
In sport, in which country were the 1994 Winter Olympics held?
Germany.
Norway. Eric, in literature, in which 1749 Henry Fielding novel does a boy called Tom fall for a girl called Sophia?
Tom Jones.
Correct. Barry, in the American TV cartoon Beavis and Butthead, which character has blonde hair?
Beavis.
Correct. Chris, which Spanish golfer captained the European Ryder Cup team to victory in 1997?
Samuel Barroso.
Correct. Bank. You banked just in time, and you banked altogether £170. Who would now not be missed? Who's too slow to stay? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Eric is the strongest link for the third time. Catherine is the weakest link, as she only answered one question correctly. But will the others have picked up on this?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Catherine.
Chris.
Catherine.
Barry.
Eric, why Catherine?
Although she did a valuable banking, I think she got more questions wrong than anyone else in that round.
Chris, why Catherine?
I thought she was the weakest link. She got the most questions wrong.
Well, Catherine, statistically, you were the worst player in that round. Statistically, overall, you're the worst player. I hope your town planning skills are better than your ability to answer general knowledge questions. With 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
In every round, I've got quite a few questions wrong, and I think that one was just the last straw for them. I'm not pleased, obviously, that I was voted off in that round. I was a bit disappointed in Eric. I didn't think he'd vote for me. But as a result, I hope that Chris goes on to win it.
Round 7, and you've banked £1,850 out of the 6,000 you could have won. 3 of you left, another 10 seconds off the clock. We start with the strongest link from the last round, that's Eric. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Eric, in geography, which is Australia's garden state?
New South Wales.
Victoria. Barry. In literature, the poem The Charge of the Light Brigade was written by which 19th century poet laureate?
Pass.
Alfred Lord Tennyson. Chris, which Danish self-governing islands in the North Atlantic lie between the Shetland Islands and Iceland?
Faroe Isles.
Correct. Eric, in art, which Parisian railway station is the subject of a famous series of paintings by Monet?
Gare d'Orsay.
Gare de Saint-Lazare. Barry, in the human body, what A is the hormone that increases the speed and force of the heart rate?
Adrenaline.
Correct. Chris, the Second World War plane, the Spitfire, was powered by an engine made by which company famous for its height? Correct. Eric,
Bank.
which children's stories are set on the Isle of Soda and Man?
Pass.
Thomas the Tank Engine. Barry, in North America, the NHL is the principal professional league in which sport?
Football.
Ice hockey. Chris, which city is the seat of government of the Netherlands?
The Hague.
Correct. Eric, in TV, Jeanne Michael Vincent starred in which 1980s US adventure series featuring a top-secret super helicopter?
Knight Rider.
Airwolf. Barry, goethite is a common oxide of which metallic element?
Iron.
Correct. Chris, in history, what country famously suffered hyperinflation in 1923?
America.
Germany. Eric, what type of high-speed oven was invented by Percy Spencer?
Pressure cooker.
Microwave oven. Barry, according to the proverb, you cannot run with the hare and hunt with the what?
Pass.
Hounds. Chris, what time is 22 minutes past 10 in the evening on a 24-hour clock?
22:22.
Correct. Eric, what is the largest living mammal of North America?
Moose.
Bison. Barry, what S was until 1922 the title of the sovereign ruler of Turkey?
Shah.
Sultan. Chris, in which country would you find Damascus?
Morocco.
Syria. Eric. My. The 3 brain box left and you managed to bank £70. You only answered 6 questions correctly. Shows what happens when you let the women go. In round 8, you get the chance to treble what you bank. And that means in the next round, there's £3,000 to be won. The question is, who don't you like very much? Who's going to get the push? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Eric has gone from strongest link to weakest link as he failed to answer any of his questions correctly. Chris is the strongest link for a second time. But at this crucial stage of the game, how will the players make their choice?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Barry.
Chris.
Barry.
Chris, why have you voted for Barry?
Barry voted for me for the round before. It was the first time I'd been voted, so...
Right. Because you see, viewers watching might think that you are a big cowardy custard.
I am.
And that you have voted off the person you most fear for the final.
I might have done.
Right. Eric, why Barry?
I think he was the fractionally weaker of the other two.
Right. Well, that's true. But of course, statistically, you were worse than either of them.
I'm very aware of that, and I feel reprieved, I must say.
Yeah. With 2 votes, Barry, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I'm really peeved. After when I saw those boards go over, I thought, what are they doing? Eric was just voted me straight away. Then I thought, why? What have I done to him? I was trying to get a friendship going with him. Rotter. Eric was very lucky to survive that last round, and I think Chris will win the programme overall.
Round 8, you have 1,920 in the bank so far. Eric and Chris, just the 2 of you left. Retail sales versus frozen foods. This time you have only 90 seconds, but whatever you win in this round will be trebled and added to your total to make up your final prize money. £3,000 is at stake in this round. We start with the strongest link from the last round, that's Chris. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Chris, which French model and actress had a UK hit record with the song Jo Le Taxi in 1988?
Pass.
Vanessa Paradis. Eric, in politics, in what year did the Gulf War begin?
1983.
1991. Chris, during which major Jewish festival is unleavened bread or matzo eaten?
Passover.
Correct. Eric, which Norwegian city was known as Christiania until 1924?
Stockholm.
Oslo. Chris, what type of supposedly undetectable aeroplane was introduced by the USA in 1988?
Stealth.
Correct. Eric,
Fine.
in which century were proteins first discovered?
20th.
19th. Chris, how many books are in the Pentateuch in the Old Testament?
30.
5. Eric, in literature, which David writes books that use Catholicism as a theme, such as The British Museum is Falling Down?
David Lodge.
Correct. Chris, in the 1953 film Julius Caesar, which American actor played Mark Antony?
Pass.
Marlon Brando. Eric, in the animal kingdom, which is the largest species of lizard?
Iguana.
Komodo dragon. Chris, in car mechanics, the distributor sends pulses of high-voltage electricity to what?
Spark plugs.
Correct. Eric,
Bank.
in politics, who was the Conservative Prime Minister from 1955 to 1957?
Harold Macmillan.
Anthony Eden. Chris, which Norwegian politician's name became a generic term for traitor after he collaborated with the Nazis?
Pass.
Time's up. The correct answer was Quisling. And left to your own devices, Eric and Chris, you managed to win just £40 and only answer 4 questions correctly. We'll treble the money and add it to the winnings from the previous rounds. That means prize money today of £2,040. But of course, only one of you can take that money away. So now you'll be playing against each other head to head. I'll ask alternate questions, best of 5. Whoever answers the most correctly wins. It's as simple as that. If there's a tie after 5, we'll go for sudden death until we have a winner. So, Eric and Chris for £2,040. Let's play the weakest link. Chris is the strongest link in the last round. You have the choice of who goes first.
Eric to go first, please.
Eric, in the Bible, which part of his disciples' bodies did Jesus wash at the Last Supper?
Their feet.
That is the correct answer. Chris, in which European country would you find the city of Graz?
Poland.
Correct answer is Austria. Eric, in music, which American singer had a UK hit in 1967 with Something's Gotten Hold of My Heart?
Dionne Warwick.
Correct answer is Gene Pitney. Chris, in 1998, Jane Couch won a legal battle to compete professionally in which sport in Britain?
Boxing.
That is the correct answer. Eric, what was the name of the 17th century English actress who was also a mistress of Charles II?
Nell Gwyn.
That is the correct answer. Chris, in the UK, the M11 motorway connects London to which city as its final destination?
Cambridge.
That is the correct answer. Eric, in TV, which 1990s comedy series was about the manager and staff of the Whitbury Newtown Leisure Centre?
The British Empire.
That is the correct answer. Chris, which trees were widely grown in churchyards because they traditionally sheltered early Christian missionaries before their churches were built?
Elm.
The correct answer is yew. Eric, if you answer this question correctly, you have won, so for £2,040. In which year was the historic Good Friday Agreement signed in Belfast?
1999.
Correct answer is 1998. Chris, you need to answer this question correctly to remain in the game. So, in the title of a 1953 Kenneth More film, who or what was Genevieve?
A car.
That is the correct answer. After 5 questions, we have a tie. So now we go into a sudden death situation. The questions will continue in pairs. Eric, if you answer your question correctly, then Chris will have to answer his correctly or he loses. And Eric, if you get your question wrong, then Chris will have to answer his correctly to win. So, Eric and Chris, let's play Sudden Death. Eric, in literature, who wrote the novel A Room with a View?
E.M. Foster.
That is the correct answer. Chris, in UK politics, who was the longest-serving Chancellor of the Exchequer of the 20th century before going on to become Prime Minister?
John Major.
The correct answer is Lloyd George. That means, Eric, you are today's strongest link and you go away with £2,040. Chris, you leave with nothing. Join us again for the weakest link. Goodbye.
I didn't expect to come today and win, I must say. I looked at it as an experience, one of which I've enjoyed, and the winning is a big bonus.
Playing the game for real instead of on the telly is a lot more nerve-wracking. Usually nothing bothers me. I'm usually very outgoing, but today my heart did flutter.
Well, winning feels a bit strange at the moment. It hasn't quite sunk in because I felt several stages during the show that I was about to go, and I'm delighted to have been here, lasted to the end and won.